Hello, my friends. How do you do? I want to speak about sex. Sex is like food that we eat. Everybody may agree with me. It's like the food that you can go to the shop and buy, and to the nearby shop and buy. But now, when it comes to sex, it is sacred. Yes, it is eaten by any human person can do it, but it is sacred because it is worship. It is worship. That's why it's not done in the open. Most of the times you don't just find people, worshiping anyhow without proper programs of worship. Because it's an ordinance that is supposed to be kept sacred and holy. And the standard of sex is for a husband and a wife. And if you're doing it outside there, you're doing something that is against the will of God. People of God, I hope you're hearing me. And because it is worship, it is because of this purpose, God released it to us for companionship purpose, for pleasure, that is mating, and bring children out of it. So people of God all over the world, stop joking around with this big animal. This animal has killed and brought many people down. Remember the story of Samson and Delilah. Satan used this woman to bring this strong man down. And the devil today is using the same tactic, is using transgender, is using same gender to bring many people down in the name of it's allowed. It is not allowed, people of God. The word of God does not tell us that. The word of God is clear. God released the information to the first man. Sex is for companionship. And it is for procreation, to bring people after you. The people that will inherit which you labored for. And many people are leaving their children with nothing because they were attacked by the enemy through the same thing we are calling sex outside their relationships, and they were brought low. People of God all over the world, may the wisdom of God come to us. May the wisdom of God come to you to understand the purpose of this very worship. It's not like chips that you will go and say, nifungie, get me some chips from the shop. You find girls at the roadside, purchasing, selling, and you're like, let me try today. You're getting yourself into a hole that you can never come out of it. This is like, putting your feet on a burning charcoal. You're going to burn yourself and you're going to destroy yourself as you're watching with your two eyes. We have lost so many people because of foolishness. Because if you're not content with your woman, it is foolishness. Going to take another woman for what? It's because of pride and not wanting to be responsible for one person, one woman, until death separated you, that you're causing you pain. Because this woman comes into your life and they want full responsibility, and you add your own responsibility with another woman. Can you cater for all these responsibilities? People of God, be warned. Be warned, because sex is food. When you get into a place of doing what you're supposed to do, when you are eating that, fruit in your own bedroom, eat until you are content. I spoke it and I will speak it again. Because we are losing our friends with whatever is happening around the world. Remember, people have, the scientists and the people that are researching, they have told us there are food that we can never consume. And that is the same thing. There are sex that you can never have. There are things that you cannot do because sex comes to your own body. And it ruins your own soul. It ruins your own body if you do it. So if you are doing things that are coming to your body, you are causing harm to your generations. Because the children that you bore will carry the same sin. And today we are affected by the sin of our forefathers and our mothers and our fathers because of some things they did. People of God all over the world, please be warned. Sex is food. We have said it. When you go to that bed, eat until you are content. And then whatever you see outside there, just flush it off. Let your eyes be circumcised. Let your body be circumcised and forget about these things that are happening there. Our pastors are falling. Great men are fallen like Samson and other people in the Bible. Even David himself was tempted by this thing we call sex today. And even he was tempted to kill because the sin was so big that it cannot be covered. He had to do something more than just hiding the sin. He had to kill. People of God, do not cause yourself harm. Love your partner. Submit to them. Is submitting to both parts. It's not one person submitting the woman alone. The woman will submit and the man also has to calm down so that we can balance this thing so that it can work. People of God, we have lost so many marriages. Not again. Great men have fallen because of small girls on the streets. Please be content. Be content, I beg you, and follow the principles of the Word of God. The Word of God is a great forest. When you go inside there, you will get what you want. Please, people of God, be warned.